Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I've got another ranking video to do, and this is going to be ranking all Blue Sky Animation Studios films. Now Disney sadly did cancel the studio just over a year ago, but Ron's Gone Wrong is not included in this, although it is kind of Blue Sky. It is not like marketed as Blue Sky, but Blue Sky have always been like a really underrated gem to me, because I think they've always had, each one has always had something good to offer, and I think they've all been extremely underrated films as a whole. And I don't actually hate any of these films. I actually do really enjoy these films. So like I said, there's no Ron's Gone Wrong on here, and there's no Ice Age: The Adventures of Buck Wild either, but both of them aren't really Blue Sky films. Anyways, with all that said, we're going to get started. So we have the original 2002 OG Ice Age film, the one that started it all. Best of the best for me, honestly. I think this film is so good, so well written. Everyone hates the Ice Age baby. I think humour is just so good in this film. I laugh out loud every time I watch this film. Every time I watch this film, I have so much fun. It feels like there's something new to offer, and it just brings something new to the table. And I think this film did a really good job with, obviously, films like Shrek and Monsters Inc. out there doing really well. And this film did really well, in my opinion. I think this is a really good film, has so much to offer, and really good one to watch. Now we have Snoopy and Charlie Brown the Peanuts movie. Again, best of the best. One of the more recent ones. I love this film. I love Snoopy. I think it takes such a basic story, but then it just does such a good job telling it. It's basically something Illumination would do, but it's done in such a good way. I have so much fun with this film, and I think they capture the characters really well. And I think they know how to get this out to adults and also children. So, you know, adults who watched it when they were younger, and also children who are now being introduced to it. Now we have Ice Age Collision Course. Now, I am going to put this film in the good. I think I understand what it was going for, but I don't think the space thing works. And it feels like they're running out of ideas. And they've just got so many characters now. There's so many characters. But hey, I like them bringing back Buck Wild. I think that was a good choice. Apart from that, there's not really much this one had to offer. It's okay. It's not amazing. I think they could have done something else. But there's a lot about like letting go and everything. I just think humour's very cheesy, and it just doesn't really work for me too much. Now we have Ferdinand. Now I'm not really sure where to place this one actually. I think I'm actually going to put it in the great. I think this one is very good actually. I think this is underrated. The problems I have with this are just the humour, and some of the dance-off scenes they feel unnecessary. But I think when emotion comes to mind here, I think it's done really well. It just feels quite mature at times when it's not dance-offs and break dancing and everything. It does feel quite mature. I like John Cena in it as well. I think this one is done really well. Just a few frustrating things in there with the characters and humour. Apart from that, I think this is a really good film. Now we have Spies in Disguise. This one's going into the amazing, honestly. We've gone good, great, amazing. This was the final Blue Sky film, which has Will Smith and Tom Holland together. Two of probably the most popular actors of all time now. And I think this one is really good, to be fair. I think it struggles with some things like story and pacing and, again, humour. But apart from that, I think this is a solid film. I actually have a lot of fun when I watch this one. The only thing is that it's not that rewatchable. It doesn't make me want to rewatch it over and over again. That's the biggest problem that comes to mind here. And there are just some scenes where you're just like, let's get it over and done with. Because some scenes are just quite boring and useless. But apart from that, I think this film is a solid film, and I have a lot of fun watching it. Now we have Robots. Gotta be honest with you, I do not remember Robots very much. Honestly, it's going in the good. I just don't have any memory of this. I just think I just think it's just a meme. That's all it is. It's basically a meme. I just don't have any memory of this one, and that shows that I don't really have fun with this one either. I haven't seen it in a very long time. I just don't really care for it. It's not it is not the best of them. But I do remember most bits of it. It just doesn't stand out to me in any sort of way. And I think I've watched this film like once. Now we have Ice Age 2. What a blooming masterpiece. I think this is going in amazing. Um, it's going after Spies in Disguise though, because I think it's better. This one is a very good sequel, takes it very, very well. Introduces characters that it feels like they were introduced right at the beginning. They were in the original. Just like Toy Story 2, really. What a great story about the meltdown and the Ice Age ending and everything, almost. The end of the world. Got some pretty dark scenes in there for a kids' film, I'm not going to lie. But obviously, you get them cool scrap moments, and obviously, you've got all the characters still in there. Still feels like they've got that magic, and it still feels like they are able to maintain it very, very well. Now we have Horton Hears a Who. It's going in the good for me. I like it. I think Jim Carrey and Steve Carell are good. Apart from that, I just think it's cringy, and it's just a very strange story. It's very, very fast paced. It's aimed at younger audiences. There's a lot of dancing and some scenes of like 2D animation, trying to be like a ninja, karate sort of style. I just don't really care for it. I just don't really have anything for it. It just doesn't. It doesn't hold up very well for me, honestly. I don't. It's not. It's not their best, nor is it their worst. It just doesn't have very compelling characters, and it doesn't really have a story that I care about or want to really go on. Now we have Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Now, I'm gonna put it here. Honestly, this is a masterpiece. This film. Humor is amazing. Story is amazing. Pacing is phenomenal. How they carry out the story is really, really good. This is definitely the one I've rewatched the most. I just care about this film so much. It's got to be like top 20 animated films of all time for me. Have so much nostalgia with, Buck Wild and just the story on its own. I just think what they did with this one was really, really good and new and clever. Putting dinosaurs and the Ice Age together. I love Jurassic Park. I love Ice Age. Put it together. This is what you get here. Absolutely love it. Phenomenal film. Amazing. That's all I can say. It's so good. Now we have Rio. Now Rio's gonna go here. I don't really care for this one all that much either. I like it. I have a lot of fun with it when I watch it. But apart from that, I just don't connect with humans very well. Nor do I do the proper characters. I will watch it if I see it on TV, but it just suffers from a lot of issues, and I just don't really enjoy it too much. I think it's a good film. It's definitely one of their best, but when it comes to story and everything, I just don't really like it very much. I just don't really care for it when it comes to that. But apart from that, really good film and brings back a lot of nostalgia for me, honestly. Now we have Ice Age Continental Drift. Now, I'm going to put this in... I think I'm going to put it in the grate down here. Solid film, but flawed. I think the pirate situation doesn't work very well, and putting the side characters to the side, it just doesn't really work. It feels like they were trying to go bigger and be better than Dawn of the Dinosaurs, which I just don't think they were able to do very well. Suffers a lot, has a lot of problems, and yeah, I think Peter Dinklage is good in it. And I think the coming of age story is really good, but was copied in the other one, Ice Age 5. Sorry, I couldn't put my finger on that one. Now we have Epic. I do not remember this film at all. I really, really don't. I But what I remember of it, I didn't like it. I am gonna probably put it in the bad. I just never liked it. I just don't remember. I just don't care for it at all. I just don't connect with it. Have any type of fun with it. I just think it's boring, and that's it. That's all I gotta say. Now we have Rio 2. Such a weird one for me. It's going in the good. I think the Brazil things work. All the other um birds and everything. I just think this one has very repetitive jokes, honestly. It just repeats so many jokes with like the uncle, I think it is, or something. I think it's the uncle and like the grandpa or something. I can't remember. They repeat that joke loads. So many repeated jokes and so many annoying new characters that you just don't really care about. But honestly, I think some scenes work, like the ending, the conclusion. I think is really good. Again, it puts the characters we know and love to the side. Risky game, this one, and I just don't think they did a very good job with it. I think Rio 3 has been confirmed. I don't know. I thought there was like, is there a series coming out or something? I think something was confirmed by Disney that it'll be like Disney Plus original or something. But yeah. So yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do comment, like, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. Let me know your list down below in the comment section. I would love to hear it. And obviously, this is what we've got here. I'm pretty happy with this list, honestly. I think it's good. I think I need to rewatch Epic again. I don't know where. I think I might have it on DVD. I'm not sure. I might have it in my collection. But yeah, overall, good franchise, good set of films. I think it's so sad that these have ended. I think they're still alive with films like Ron's Gone Wrong. If you're wondering where Ron's Gone Wrong would go, it'd probably go here, this little spot here next to Spies in Disguise. So Ron's Gone Wrong would go here. I think it's a good film, just has a few issues here and there. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.